The pressure is on to keep it under 3 minutes. I am not a politician. My name is Albert Wagner. So I had to do a speech and I had to practice and get it in 3 minutes, so I tried my best. Good afternoon. I would like to thank the Federated Republican Women of Nassau County for hosting this event. I appreciate the opportunity to address you all today. My name is Albert Wagner. Some of you in attendance may know me as a teacher at Yulee Elementary School. My background in education is one of being a teacher, instructional coach, school administrator, and I hold certifications in elementary education, school administration, and district administration. My campaign for superintendent of schools is about placing the educational growth of our students intellectually, socially, and emotionally above state test scores. My platform focuses on student growth, collaboration, and teacher retention. Over the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of working with amazing colleagues. I have seen firsthand how hard they work and how much pride they have in teaching our students. My goal of increasing student growth would empower our teachers to make instructional choices in the classroom. As an educator and a leader, I believe teachers should have flexibility in developing their lessons for their specific students, thus paving the way for creating hands-on lessons in math and science, using high-interest, authentic text and reading, and integrating behavioral health programs throughout the district. When it comes to communication, I stand for transparency and accountability. As superintendent, I would focus on developing strong, positive relationships with stakeholders throughout the district. In fact, over the past several months, I have already begun a meeting with union leadership, parents, small business owners, and leaders in local industry like Rainier. I am a person who believes in and has a history of developing strong relationships by listening and talking to all stakeholders to gain perspective and information. The decisions any of us up here are going to make as superintendent will not please everyone. But I will lead by putting in the time to build strong, respectful relationships and keep an open line of communication. Under my leadership, there will be accountability to our stakeholders and explaining why my decisions or the decisions of our school leaders are made. Let me conclude that my thought process of thinking through the decision to run for school superintendent started in September or October of this past year. When I went to a school administrator about hands-on science scores, hands-on science lessons during our science lab time, and I was told, let's get our science scores up, then we can worry about doing science experiments. As I mentioned before, that is my clear motivation for running for school superintendent. It is a clear contrast to what I believe in. It is what motivates me every day during this campaign. The education of my children, the education of your children. It needs to be rigorous, yet flexible for teachers to adapt to their specific students. It needs to be less about the test and more about the individual student, intellectually, socially, and emotionally. Thank you, and God bless you.